The next part of your blue belt I want to cover are basic grab techniques for blue belt. And there are two of them called duck and wing, excuse me, and knock on the door. Helping me today will be Mr. Scott Baird. Come on, Scott, please. Duck and wing is a rear choke. The guy's bringing his arm around your throat and he's choking you. Now you notice when this happens, immediately my back bends. So I'm off balance. What I have to do first is I have to maintain a good balance. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step out and back and drop my weight, maintaining a good horse stance. As I do this, I simultaneously grab with both hands. However, as I yank down, I let my left hand go as I hit him with a couple of hammer strikes and elbow shots right into the groin. This is essential to create a lot of speed and momentum and power. So from here, when he grabs, I'm going to step out and hit. And as I hit down a couple of times. I put my hand back where it came from, and I'm going to pin his hand or his arm right against my chest. It's no longer against my throat because this hand's broken loose. And now what I'm going to do is take my rear leg and step over. As I step over, I get up in front of him like so. My left hand comes up, hooks his arm, and grabs. My right hand grabs his shirt. I pull him into me. Stay right there. When I pull him in, it's this motion here. And my elbow's in his face. As I pull him in, I start with my knee strikes hard. 1, 2, 3. From here, I can do several other things once I've done the knee strikes. Step on his foot, throw him to the ground is one technique. Okay, another one is called shellacking in Krav Maga, where from this position here, after they've hit him, they'll grab his neck or his chin, and they'll turn it up like this to pin it and snap his neck. As I do this really hard, I push with my hand, this hand down as I lift up, and I push like that to break his neck. Or the other one, the one I like is you take the back of the neck, you take your hand, you push down and lift up. Now you've got him down on the ground. You can go into a jiu-jitsu armbar from here, or you can simply smash the ribs or smash the face from this position. Let's try it again slowly. Duck and wing. Step out as you pull down and hit. 1, 2. Pin the hand. Step over, bring the arm up, grab, and pull him into you. It's essential when you pull him in that your elbow is in his face. If I go like this to pull Scott in, I've got him. However, this hand is free. If for some reason, say he had a weapon in this hand, he could reach around and grab it, and then he could use it again. But when I do this, it prevents him from moving his arm around. And then I thrust these knee strikes in as hard as I can. 1, 2, 3. Push down and lift up on his arm. Okay? Let's try it from a different angle. Let's try it from here. So from here, as I step out and hit, bam, bam. Now again, what I was covering earlier, Rob, a lot of people will step out and they'll pull down and they'll break it, and then they'll do this. Well, that loses a lot of power because all you're doing is this. Well, when you step out, yank down and let this hand more or less claw and just continue to travel, you're going to create a lot of power with that strike, which is going to wham, wham, and that elbow comes in and hits. Pin, step over, grab, pull him into you, knee strike, knee strike, knee strike, push down, and stomp. Okay, your next technique is called knock on the door. This is against a rear bear hug with your arms free. Scott, up please. Yes, sir. When he comes up to do the grab, again, I'm going to step out and maintain my balance. As I do this, I'm going to hit the back of his knuckles as hard as, the back of his hand, the top of his hand with my knuckles. Make sure you hit with the knuckles, not the meaty portion of the hand. Hit as hard as you can and then grab. Once I grab it, he lets go. I'm going to come up palm to palm. It doesn't matter which palm I use. I can go my right palm to his left, or I can go my left palm to his right. It doesn't matter. Once I grab, I squeeze. I keep my elbow in tight. I step over and I step back. Once I step back from this position here, I'm going to pull his arm and push his fingers back in and bring him down. Let's move over a little bit. Sir, let's try it right from here. Again, so from here, you're going to hit hard. As he loosens up his grip, you grab his hand. Keep your elbow tucked in. This is essential. As you keep your elbow tucked in, that pins his elbow against your ribs. Cross over, step out and pull, and bring it down. Good, one more. Yes, sir. Knock on the door. Pull it in, and bring it down.